Okay, I don't know how long these batteries are good for, so I'll try to speed it up. This is the inside of a computer, PC, home PC that I'm building for my daughter. I got a nice new ASUS Z97 motherboard for her. Um, my daughter's only 5 years old, but I got tired of the nonsense involved in trying to upgrade and upgrade and upgrade an old computer case, but that's what I'm doing here. This is a very old case built by a company, I don't even think they're in business anymore, called GameX, but I like the case. And here, this is the Z97 motherboard that I just installed for her, and I went with the stock there's my camera lens hanging in there. I don't know if this is very clear or not, but I went with the stock cooler fan. This is an old power supply, but I think I can go with the 4-pin connector here, even though the slot is 8. Looks like it's built for either, so I'm going to go with that. As you can see over here, we've got the IDE ribbon DVD CD drives. I have a SATA drive, SATA DVD CD ROM burner thing for her in the top slot. I'm going to put it in. I already took out the other one. There are 4 of them in here. You can still get adapters to make IDE DVD burners, CD burners work. I don't know, I mean that I should. I might, because she likes all the bells and whistles. She likes, to see all the lights and stuff. It pleases her. I got four DIMMs of RAM in here, so she's only operating on 4 gigabytes of RAM. These are 1 gigabyte sticks. That's all she needs for her purposes. And because of that, onboard video, I'm not using a lot on this motherboard. Right off the bat here for. There are adapters even to run this floppy drive here, but it's disconnected for the time being. Because it'd be nice to have, for novelty's sake. It'd be nice to see all these things running. I've cleaned the fans and. Yeah, what I have for a processor chip, though, is the 20th anniversary Intel Pentium G3258. So she's actually using an 1150 LGA 1150 chip. It's a dual core, but it's a Haswell 1150 platform, and I think she's really going to like that. 3.2 gigahertz. She's going to have a little bit of speed there, so her online games are not going to be a problem. I don't even think really any of the games she plays is going to be a problem with this, and I think she's going to be impressed with the speed. Now, my daughter's not your average 5-year-old. None of my children are average. Yeah. So she will notice a difference. She's very, very particular. So, yeah. I think that I'm off to a good start. I just love this big old gaming case, this old gaming computer case. And it was actually, this case was one of my first builds. I bought it used and I tore it apart and I rebuilt everything into it, and so for a few years the girls really enjoyed playing on it, and then the older daughter up from this one, the 5-year-old, she's graduated to her mother's old computer, and so I thought what I'd just do is rebuild this. It's got lots of good features. What really surprised me is it's got the M.2 support. This motherboard is only a little over $100, and yeah. So I thought, well, you know, I'm not using a lot of power. I'm going to try the old power supply. If it doesn't work, well, then I'll have to get our power supply. I've got a nice Samsung DVD burner set for her. I'm going to try to use the card reader and connect about as much as I can to it. I don't think I'll bother with a graphics card or anything like that at this point in time. If I put a graphics card in it, yeah, here's the slots which are really were originally in it. I'll change the power supply first, I think, if I'm going to be putting a GPU in it. But for the time being, she doesn't need anything like that. I'm just going to give her the bare bones. You know, I mean, her RAM slots are maxed. That's good enough for her right now. And yeah, so this is an interesting marriage of, you know, very old circuitry and or old wiring, new circuitry, old power supply. I know that's supposed to be a no-no, but you know, I want to give it a go anyway, and then perhaps maybe later I'll invest in a better power supply for her. But for the time being, yeah, I'm putting in a nice Kingston HyperX SSD for her. I won't really concern myself much with hard drives at this point in time. Maybe I'll put one hard drive in for her. That's about it. Yeah, for the time being, you know. She'll do well with a 120 gigabyte SSD, I'm sure. And yeah, that I bought on Black Friday for like 40 something bucks. You know, excellent deal. So yeah, that's about it for now. I got fed up, you know, with buying computers from other companies. I've built lots of computers already myself. I found one that I thought, well, goodness, I can't build this thing cheaper. Well, as it turned out, it wasn't what I ordered. What I received wasn't what I ordered, and it was a big headache. I'm still waiting for my refund on that, by the way, as I do this video. So I'm waiting, you know, over a month for this matter to be resolved. And I thought, you know, that's what I get for not building my own PC. You know, I have the technology, I have the knowledge. You know, why didn't I just build my own PC? Well, you know, the price, right? You know, I thought I could just solve it just by, you know, buying it pre-built from someone else and some company. And it was a total disaster. It was a total headache. You know, it was not the computer I ordered. Then I thought, well, I'll just settle for it. Then it turned out that the motherboard was defective. You know, what a headache. What a pain in the anyway. So I said, enough is enough. You know, my little girl's been waiting a long time for a new computer, and I'm going to build her one. And I'm pretty sure that she'll be happy with it because I've done this a lot now. So, you know, I have the experience, I have the expertise, and if you want to build your own PC, I have to tell you something. You know, it's not that hard. You know, I know it sounds like a big thing, but it's really not that hard. I remember, you know, I mean, I was just sweating bullets when I was building my first one, thinking, oh no, you know, I'm going to break something in that. But it's really straightforward, and all you really need to do is watch a few instructional videos. Boy, I need to get a vacuum in here. There's some lint and stuff. I need to vacuum this out. I have a nice plastic tip vacuum, and if the thing's all grounded, it should be okay. Yeah, you know, you can do it yourself. It's easy, and I really recommend doing it yourself because the satisfaction that comes out of building a computer yourself and then installing the operating system without all that nasty advertising, bundled software, and whatever have you, all that other stuff that comes with it that you don't need, that's annoying, and it's always trying to boot up on your computer. You know, you don't have that problem. You can avoid a good deal of it building your own and customizing it to the way you want your computer to operate. So, you know, you can do it yourself. But I guess people, you know, if they're in the province of Alberta and they don't want to do the work and they want a computer built for them, you know, they can contact me and on Facebook here and or on YouTube here, I guess, and you know, we can talk turkey, I guess. You know, I don't see a problem with that. I love that's the thing. You have to love what you're doing, you know, and I love building computers and testing them and running diagnostics and making sure everything all checks, you know. I can't say how many I've ripped apart now, and I can't say how many I've put together. You know, it's I can see it's addictive. You know, it's a passion building computers, and that's what I should have done right in the first place. I just should have built one. But so there it is. That's the start of it. This is just the beginning. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do another kind of a maverick. No, I'm going to stick the SSD right between the card reader and the floppy disk reader. And I hope to get that floppy disk reader working on this DDR3 board. Yeah, on this nice ASUS motherboard, just for novelty's sake, you know, and hopefully make it fully functional, because then there you are, you know, there's another boot option, right? And format a boot disk, and hopefully, you know, maybe get the DOS through floppy, you know, just for the fun of it. I think it's a neat little novelty item, so I'm going to look on Amazon and see if I can get an adapter for that kind of thing, and see if it works. That'd be so nice to have something like that working in a... It's going to be kind of like a sleeper computer, I guess, for a lot faster than it looks on the outside. So there it is. Just thought I'd share it. Just want to get this thing built before I head into the big city again and do some more good works. Alright, well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. God bless.